Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Culture Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck!
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Review for round 14 of the 2023 NRL season. And we saw one game of football tonight. We saw the Canberra Raiders defeat the West Tigers in a nail-biting finish, 20 points to 19. A very wild ending, a very crazy sort of finish. The Raiders led 18-0. Tigers got it back to 18-all. And then 19-18 Tigers for Luke Brooks. And then Cameron get a late penalty because Isaiah Papali'i with a dangerous legs tackle. I think we've got someone joining for the review. We're just going to see if we're going to try and get them on. Cody Games PlayStation is here. I can't see him, but I think he's about to show up on the screen here. Cody, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Hey, bro. How are you? How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm going good, Nick. How are you?
Well, I'm awake. For about 65 minutes, I was asleep watching that bloody Tigers-Raiders game, but the last 15 minutes, we all decided to wake up. Tigers woke up.
Yeah,
anyway.
it was such a really boring game, honestly, until the last 15 minutes.
It was a weird old game, and welcome to the Friday Night Football Review, bro. It's good to have you on the channel once again.
Yep, third night in a row.
Hello to the live chat. We got Devils_side. We got Will, Josh Rabbitohs 2023, William Pearson, Aaron Marnie, Rishi, SS Storm fan. We got Ted. He just says, "What a game!" I agree. I just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, Ted. Appreciate it, bro. We got Adjourn. We got Farak or Frank. I can't even fucking pronounce your name. Apologies, bro. Yeah, what a weird game. It was. Oh, it was a weird match. And we got another subscriber in the chat, Clement. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. What'd you make of the game, Cody? It was a weird old game.
It certainly was. I mean, if I'm being honest, I didn't really watch much of the first half and started the second half.
Yeah.
But for most of the game was very boring, plain, one-sided. But in the last 12 minutes, when the sin minute occurred, Tigers snapped into gear, and I think it was a better ending than expected.
Yeah, no, I was actually I was prepared to come on here and say it was one of the worst games of the season, but then we got that ending, our last 15 minutes, and yeah, a bit of chaos. Now, we will review the game in full, but I just want to say quickly, everyone's a little bit confused with that penalty at the end. So let me explain it to everyone, the ruling. So it was 19-18 in favour of the Tigers. Jamal Fogarty goes for the field goal. Isaiah Papali'i goes to attack him. Unfortunately, Papali'i hits the legs of Fogarty and he gets him quite late. Back in 2015, on Good Friday, James Graham for the Bulldogs did a similar tackle on Adam Reynolds, who was playing with South Sydney at the time. And South did get a penalty for that. So that is the rule. If you target the legs, if you attack the legs late in that sort of situation, whether it's a field goal, whether it's a kick, a general in play, it is deemed foul play and it is a penalty. It's the right decision. So for me, when that was given, when that penalty was blown, I knew straight away. Once Papali'i hit him at the legs, I knew straight away that it was going to be a penalty because that's the rule.
Yeah, same.
I think 90% of rugby league viewers and people that have no knowledge of the game, they would know straight away that that is a penalty.
Yeah, that rule's been game of rugby league for a very long time.
Been in the game for years. It's been in there for a while. So, you know, you don't have to like the rule. I mean, you can hate it if you want. It's a shit rule. I agree. It is a shit way to lose a game of football, but the letter of the law is you hit the legs late like that, it's dangerous and it's a penalty. So I think it's fair enough. I really do.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Tigers fans won't take this game on the chin. They will be filthy. So
Yeah, they definitely will.
I can understand why they would be upset. And a lot of them online are saying robbery and all this. Look, I was on Twitter for a lot of the game, and a lot of Tigers fans are upset right now. And look, I can understand they're upset, but they need to go look at the rule book and go, yeah, okay, it's a shit penalty, but it's a penalty. It's tough to take. But maybe if the West Tigers didn't play shit for 65 minutes, maybe they would have won by more than what they did because they came good. But with all due respect to the Tigers could only score points when they had a 13-on-12 advantage. So they did fuck all when it was 13-on-13. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's get into the review, shall we? And the Raiders, bro, they started the game off really well. Jamal Fogarty put a grubber kick in. It hit the post, and he ends up scoring the try, Fogarty. Good start for the Raiders, Cody.
Yeah, it sure was. Who would have backed Jamal Fogarty to score first try for tonight?
Not me. Not tonight.
Not in a million years.
Man, I had money on Tomoko and I had money on the back rowers. So unfortunately, that didn't go to plan. But yes, Fogarty with the first try of the game, a nice grubber kick, and he scored the try. And a lot of people say, you know, those sort of tries are flukes, and everyone says those sort of tries aren't planned. Well, most halves, when they grubber kick back towards the post, they're aiming for the post, so they can trick the fullback. And it worked that one time for Fogarty, so good on him. It worked well for him.
Yeah, good try to start the game.
Yeah, so Canberra go up 6 points to 0, and then in the 32nd minute, there was a bomb from Fogarty. Jack White went up for the ball. White and actually missed it, and then I think there was an accidental offside from the Tigers, picked up by Jordan Rapana, and then Rapana scores for the Raiders. Pretty lucky try, but you take what you can get, eh?
Yeah, and it was his 100th NRL career try as well.
Yeah, good on Rapana. Good on him. I've given him a lot of shit over the years, you know, calling him a grub and whatever, and I think he is a grub. I think that there's no question about that, but good on him. 100 tries, that's always a great effort, great achievement for any outside back in the NRL. So good on Rapana. Half time, bro. Raiders lead 12-0. I thought they probably should have been up by more than 12-0, in my opinion, at halftime, Cody.
Yeah, they should have. They should have put them more like 28, 30 points to nil.
I don't know about that. Maybe like 16, 18-0.
Or the way the Tigers were playing in the first half.
Oh, God. They were diabolical in the first half. They were diabolical. Second half starts. And once again, another grubber kick from Jamal Fogarty. And it hit the post again. And he regathered it and scored. I mean, folks, if you think the first one's a fluke, the second one happened again. You don't get lucky twice. So
no, you don't.
Fogarty again, just brilliant vision, really.
Yeah, no, not a good try from Fogarty, scoring a double. Is that his first career double he's ever done as well?
I'm not sure if it is, to be honest. I'm not sure, but like I said before, halfbacks and 5'8" and dummy halves, they love kicking towards the pad of the post because it's a good way to get a repeat set, and it's a good way to confuse the fullback. So very smart from Jamal Fogarty. Raiders lead 18-0. And I thought at 18-0, I thought the game was over, eh? I thought it was over.
Yeah, so did I.
I was sitting there, I was live reacting to it, and I thought to myself, this is fucked. This game is horrible. I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed watching this. This game's terrible. But Tom Starling ends up in the sin bin, Cody, because there was way too many 6 against. Went in the West Tigers. Well, I think the Tigers had about 8 6 against in the whole
Yes,
match.
none to the Raiders, and there was 7 or 8 at one point. Yeah,
The Raiders' discipline was a bit poor, but some of them 6 against, you got to question the refereeing. What the fuck's going on here? It was weird. So Tom Starling ends up in the sin bin, and then the Tigers have a 13-on-12 advantage, and they are coming back. They find a try through Jareem Buller, who just keeps getting better and better as a young player, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely does.
Buller scores next to the post off a couple of nice offloads. It's 18-6 Canberra. And then the Tigers again, bro, they're on the attack. And Bateman through the middle scores for the Tigers. Game on.
Against his former club as well.
The John Bateman Cup. 18-12, and I'm going, what the fuck is going on here? And then the Tigers made a break down the sideline. They come back inside, and then Brendan Wakeham, I think he put a grab kick in for himself, and he re-gathered the ball, and he found the try line, Brendan Wakeham, and it's 18-all. What the fuck?
What dimension were we in, honestly?
I was shocked. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Couldn't believe it. And then the Tigers get down the other end again. Another big set from them. Because I think there was a HIA. I think it might have been Harley Smith Shields. And then Matt Foley was on and playing in the centers, which was just wild. And then the Tigers, in the 75th minute, Luke Brooks in a pretty good spot there, about 25, 30 out, takes a shot at field goal, kicks it. Tigers 19-18, Cody.
Yeah, and I thought, if the Tigers can pull it off, well, I don't know if I would consider it. Would you consider it an upset if the Tigers had won at that point?
Well, I picked Cameron to win going into it, but the comeback would have been pretty incredible if I had a won.
Yeah.
So Luke Brooks takes the field goal. Tigers go up 19-18. And all of us on the live stream are sitting there going, the faders, it's happened again. I can't believe it. And then Cameron goes short kick off. It's touched by, I think, Stafford Tower. Ends up over the sideline. Cameron get the ball. And then, obviously, next set, Fogarty goes for the field goal. Misses the field goal. And then Papali'i, dangerous tackle at the legs. We just went over the rule before. You can't make contact with the legs, whether it's a field goal situation, whether it's a 40-20 situation, whatever it may be. Any kick in general play where the player's tackled at the legs, it's a penalty. So, right decision was made. Papali'i is penalised. Fogarty has a penalty goal right in front. Cody, do you believe it was the right decision?
Yes, 100%.
It's so obvious. I mean, if you guys are like, oh, this is bullshit, go back and watch 2015 Good Friday, Bulldogs, Rabbitohs, James Graham on Adam Reynolds. It's the right rule. It's what the rule is. It's been like that for years. You don't have to like the rule. You can hate it if you want, but I think majority of rugby league fans and viewers, they know that's a penalty. It's so obvious. And look, here's the thing as well. I know people are going to say, oh, what, you can't charge down players anymore. Well, you can, but you got to be careful. You just got to watch what you do. Don't tackle the legs.
Yeah.
Run up like this, charge it down, jump at them. Jump at the ball. Don't target the legs. So I think they got it right. And Fogarty takes a penalty goal. Cameron go in front, 20-19 with about a minute and a half to go. And then the Raiders put up a bomb. Rapid had knocked over one of the Tigers players. I think it might have been Junior Tupou. penalty Tigers, Cody, because the Raiders lost their challenge. And I'm like, oh, no. Surely we're not going to Golden Point.
No, I was hoping not.
Luke Brooks kicks for touch. Tigers have got about 45 seconds. They're about 60 out. They get to the 40. And I'm like, all right, just all I got to do is a couple more runs and set up for it. They go left, the Tigers. I keep offloading the ball. I'm like, get Brooks in position. Brooks had a chance to take a shot at it, but he decided to pass it, and then they went razzle-dazzle. And then, but they end up right towards the post, and then there was a knock on. Might have been, oh no, Luke Brooks did go for a field goal, actually, but he was in a bad spot, and then he has a shot at field goal. The ball goes dead, and the Raiders win 20-19. Now, I don't want to put the blame on Luke Brooks because I don't think that's fair because of, the last few weeks, the Tigers have been a lot better and Luke Brooks has been a lot better himself. But how many times do I have to say this, fellas? Game's on the line. Luke Brooks is on $1 million a season or whatever his price tag is. He is the number 7. Luke Brooks is the conductor. He's the leader of this team. Why did Luke Brooks not go back 10, 15 meters to set up for a field goal to level the game back up? That's his job. That's his fucking job. So Luke Brooks, again, goes missing when the game's on the line. It was so obvious. Stop. Go back. Fuck.
Well, I don't know why he was running all over the place. He had the perfect opportunity to level to level it at 20-all, but no, goes for the tackle, and that's what cost them the game.
There was like 30 seconds to go. Luke Brooks got the ball. He was in a good position to have a shot. He passed the ball and they played on. And then they kept offloading the ball, razzle-dazzle. I thought Buller was going to kick it at one point, but he ran and he passed it. I'm like, get back. Go back 10 meters and have a shot. What are you doing? You're the halfback. You're on how much a season? And you're the conductor of this team. This is why Luke Brooks would never take the West Tigers to the promised land. Situations like this.
Yeah.
Every time. And I'm sorry to say this, but if you're going to be a halfback at an NRL club, what Luke Brooks failed to do in the last minute of that game, I reckon the elite halfbacks nail that. Cleary nails it. Reynolds nails it. Hines nails it. All the elite halfbacks nail that situation. Mitchell Moses nails that. Cherry Evans nails that. All the dominant halfbacks know what they're doing. But someone like Luke Brooks, no idea. Luke Brooks made his debut in 2013. He's been in the game for 10 years. He should know his role there. Get in position. It's so obvious. So, disappointing.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
very disappointing.
Disappointing with the Tigers. They bombed their opportunity there. And the Raiders, they probably didn't deserve to win at the end, the Raiders, but you know what? They'll take the win and move on to next week.
Yeah, well, I think Ricky Stewart will not be happy with them in the second half.
Well, in the Canberra Raiders' defense, the Tigers, they scored 3 tries in like 5 minutes when they had a 13-on-12 advantage. Before that, the other 68 minutes in the game, they couldn't score for their life. So Canberra's defense was great for a lot of this game. And then they had a man down, and the Tigers just went bang, bang, bang. And the Raiders, they were in all sorts. So I reckon, I don't think Ricky will be too mad, but I think he'll be a little bit annoyed that it got this close.
Yeah.
If the Cinnamon didn't happen, Canberra probably win the game like 20-0 or something.
Most likely.
Who the hell knows? But anyway, it's a scrappy old game. First 65 minutes was terrible. And then the last 10 minutes, we got a bit of entertainment. So very, very average game of footy. Canberra get the win. Who would you man of the match be from the game, Cody? Who would you pick for player of the game?
A bit of a hard one from a gutsy win for the Rays, but Honestly, I think I'll give it to Jamal Fogarty for man of the match for scoring two tries and playing very well for the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, I'm going Jamal Fogarty as well. I thought Fogarty was outstanding. 2 tries, kicked the field goal, the goal at the end to win it. I thought Fogarty was very good for the Raiders. So, yeah, I'm with you, Jamal Fogarty. Also,
Yeah.
I want to give a rap to Corey Horsburgh in the back row. He's playing really well in the back row.
Yeah, he played very well in the game as well.
Yeah, no, he's doing well. Robinson was good at fullback as well. And for the Tigers, look, their best player was probably Buller, if I'm being honest. He was very good for them. I thought Kapoa, when he came on, was good. Clemmer looked good tonight, Bateman, but it just wasn't their night. It just wasn't the Tigers' night.
And they got another boring game next week against the pathetic Gold Coast Chokers.
Oh, who the fuck scheduled that for Thursday night footy? Gold Coast West Tigers.
Where's it at?
Seabus.
Ah, wow, that's even worse.
Remember last year it was like 6-4?
Yes, most boring game of last year.
God help us. You know what? Pray for me and TJC Sports next Thursday night. We're in for a snooze fest.
Yep.
Good Lord. But Cody, bro, thanks for coming on the review tonight, bro. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no worries. I know it was short notice again, but love to come on the Friday night review with you.
No worries, bro. Well, anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Cody Games PlayStation, make sure you check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already. But anyway, guys, that's going to conclude tonight's review. Raiders 20, Tigers 19. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Warriors versus Dolphins live stream. Until then, stay tuned. Full time at Campbelltown. Raiders win 20 points tonight over
Up the Fiends.
And the broadcast doesn't want to end. Come on, man. There we go.
Oh, there we go.